Hey everybody, Bill Uhler here for the Music Gallery, and this is a second video in a two-part series. We're taking a look at the John Mayer song, I'm Gonna Find Another You. Great blues tune with 12-bar blues with some jazz changes. The main focus of these videos is to talk about chord tones, guide tones, and how to use them to guide us through the changes as they occur. Okay, so this song is in the key of A, and we'll talk about the intro, and then we'll go through the chords. Okay, so first off, the intro, he starts off with an A chord, and he's doing just a partial part of the chord. So that right there, you can think of those as guide tones. An A chord is A, C sharp, E, so we have A, C sharp, E. Okay, so he's not playing the A though, he's just starting on the C sharp and the E note. And then hammering down his third and fourth fingers on the 7th fret of the 2nd and 3rd strings. So we got 2nd string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 6th fret, hammering down. Alright, so that's all over A. And then we got, so he's just outlining the chord right there. Here he's striking the 4th and 3rd string, and then the 3rd and 2nd string of the A chord. So this is the root and the 3rd and the 5th. Okay, so when we go down here, everybody knows an A chord down here in the 2nd fret. Alright, so this is the 5th. If we play this note in the 4th fret, that's an F sharp. That's the 6th note in the scale, so that's an A6 chord. Okay, so we go from there back up to the root in the 3rd, 6th fret, 7th fret, and then this final chord is an E augmented, and that's played by putting your first finger on the 5th fret, 2nd and 3rd strings, 4th string, 6th fret, 5th string, 7th fret. Okay, classic blues sound on that augmented chord. Alright, so the intro. Okay, and then on the verse, if we solo over the chords, let's go through the chords. So the chords on the verse go A, A7. So I'm getting that A7 by putting my pinky on the 2nd string. Then it goes to a D chord, but John Mayer is playing an inversion of that D chord. Instead of hitting the root, he's going to go up to the 3rd of the chord. So I'm flattening my first finger on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings with my 3rd finger on the 5th string, 9th fret. So we got this. Okay, so that's just over a D chord. And then the next chord that comes up is called D sharp diminished. Okay, and I'll just give you the fingering for that. It's the 3rd string, 5th fret, the 5th string, 6th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret with your pinky. Okay, so this is a movable chord. If I go up 1, 2, 3, 4 frets, the chord repeats itself. It's just an inversion of the same chord. So this is D sharp diminished, D sharp diminished. And another voicing for that would be on the first 4 strings, where I put my first finger on the 4th string, 7th fret, my 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 7th fret, 3rd finger, 3rd string, 8th fret, pinky, 1st string, 8th fret. So that's also a D sharp diminished. And if I move that out 1, 2, 3, 4 frets, counting starting from the fret I'm in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's it, repeats itself. And I did that in the solo. Okay, just following that chord, outlining the chord. Alright, so we have A, A7, D over F sharp, D sharp diminished, Then from there it goes back to A7 to an F sharp minor. Alright, so it's barred in the 2nd fret. B minor. It's B minor 7 actually. F sharp minor 7, B minor 7. To an E7. Now this E7 chord, if you don't know it, is basically the same fingering as a C7 chord. Here's a regular C in the 1st position. Putting your 4th finger on the 3rd string. So if we don't use the open strings, the 6th and the 1st strings, this is a movable chord. So here it's C, this is D7, this is E7 in the 5th fret. And that's what we're going to play on this song. And then it goes from A7. Now I like these changes here. He goes D to a D minor, and then back to A7. And then in the final bar, the turnaround is E7. Okay, so those are the chords through the verses. Now there's a bridge section in here where it goes to F sharp minor. Oh, I'm sorry, it starts on the B minor, so it comes in with this run. I'm sorry. So we got F sharp minor, B minor, F sharp minor, B minor, F sharp minor. Then it's going to go to a B7, 7th fret. So these are 6th intervals that we can play over this B7. You can do it over any dominant 7th chord, major chord. So how I'm doing that is I'm putting my middle finger on the 3rd string, 8th fret, my 1st finger on the 1st string, 7th fret. Then I'm going to have my middle finger on the 3rd string, 9th fret, 3rd finger on the 1st string, 9th fret. And I'm doing hybrid picking where I'm picking with my pick and my middle finger. And then take that grip, move it up 2 frets, and you're still on B7 there. And then from there, it goes to an E7 where we can imitate that same kind of thing over the E7. So that would be in the 12th, 1st string, 12th fret, 3rd string, 13th fret, both fingers in the 14th fret, 15th fret, and 16th fret. Okay, so that's E7, and then it goes back to A. D minor. There's one other part in the song where he goes to C sharp minor, to F sharp 7, B minor 7, to E7, back to A. Alright, so let's talk once a little bit more about how to solo over these chords. So when I'm playing over an A7 chord, I want to focus in on the 3rd of that chord. This is root 3rd 5th, root 3rd 5th. Okay, you can really get, just spell out that chord and get a lot of feeling out of that. And then we're going to go to an A7. So this is an A chord right here. So this is an A note. The 7th is G, or the flat 7 is G, which is a whole step or 2 frets below the A note. So you're really defining that chord. From there it goes to a D chord. So if I do a D chord right here in the 5th fret, 1st finger on the 1st string, pinky on the 2nd string, 7th fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 7th fret. That's a D chord, root 3rd 5th. Alright, so it's the 3rd that we want to pay attention to. So I'm going a half step below it. That's called a minor 3rd to a major 3rd. And then that D sharp diminished. And then it goes back to an A chord. So that is the 5th of the A chord, the 4th of the chord, and then a minor 3rd to a major 3rd. There's my A chord. From there it goes to F sharp minor. Here's an F sharp minor chord 9th fret on the 1st string, 10th fret on the 2nd string, 11th fret on the 3rd string. Then from there it goes to a B minor, which is like a D minor chord slid up, to an E. So that's your bar right there. And this is an E chord up in the 12th fret. And then back to A, the D, D minor, or okay, so there you have it. Just some ideas on how you can use the chords and the notes of those chords to create an articulate solo. All right, so thank you so much for checking out this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and there you'll find some free lessons as well as transcriptions for the lessons. If you make a comment or mention that you'd like a transcription in the comments below, and leave me your email address, I'll be happy to send you the transcriptions. All right, so Bill Uhler again signing off, and thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.